Once upon a time, in a small, dimly lit bedroom, there lived a young woman named Amora. She was in her late 20s, a talented writer with a heart full of dreams, yet she felt trapped in the shadows of her past. Deep facial scars from a childhood accident marked her skin, and every glance in the mirror reminded her of the painful memories of judgment and stares from those who saw her as different. Amora spent her days in isolation, working from home and engaging with people online, where her face was never visible. The world outside her window was bustling with life, but inside, she felt like a ghost, watching others live and connect while she remained hidden. Each night, she found solace in her journal, pouring her thoughts onto the pages, but deep down, she longed for more. She dreamed of traveling, experiencing new cultures, and sharing her stories with the world. One evening, while watching a documentary about a woman who overcame great odds, Amora felt a spark ignite within her. Inspired, she envisioned herself exploring distant lands and capturing moments through photography and storytelling. Yet, each time she pictured stepping outside, the weight of her scars bore down on her, filling her with doubt. Determined to break free from her fears, Amora decided to start a blog under the pseudonym The Brave Nomad. She wrote about places she had never been, weaving tales of adventure and connection. Her words resonated with readers, and she gradually built a small but supportive community. However, lurking in the comment section were occasional cruel messages that threatened to unravel her newfound confidence. "Why don't you show your face?" and "Are you even real?" echoed in her mind, and the shadows of self-doubt crept back in. Then, one fateful day, Amora received an email that changed everything. A local event invited her to speak about her blog success. The catch: she must reveal her face. Panic gripped her heart. The thought of being judged and ridiculed terrified her, but the opportunity to share her journey and inspire others ignited a flicker of hope. As the event approached, strange occurrences began to unfold. Amora's blog was hacked, and personal stories were twisted and misrepresented. Someone was trying to sabotage her before she even had the chance to shine. Each night, she found unsettling messages in her inbox, taunting her and threatening to expose her true identity if she dared to go through with the event. On the day of the event, Amora arrived at the venue, her heart racing. Shadows of doubt clouded her mind, and she considered fleeing. But then, she received a heartfelt message from a follower who shared how her words had helped them through dark times. This ignited a spark of courage within her. Determined to face her fears, Amora decided she would wear a beautiful, intricate mask to symbolize her journey. It represented both her scars and her strength. When Amora stepped onto the stage, the audience gasped at her masked appearance. She began to share her story, pouring her heart out and detailing her struggles of living in the shadows. But just as she found her rhythm, a figure stood up in the crowd, a man who had been leaving hurtful comments online. "Take off the mask. Let's see what you're hiding," he shouted, challenging her. The room fell silent, and tension hung in the air. Amora froze for a moment, feeling the weight of the mask grow heavier. But as she looked around, she saw nods of encouragement and support from the audience. Gathering her strength, she ripped off the mask, exposing her face, scars, and all. "This is who I am," she declared, and the audience erupted into applause. The man who challenged her looked taken aback, while others in the crowd shared their own stories of struggle. The negative energy dissipated, replaced by a collective warmth. After the event, Amora received countless messages of support, including apologies from those who had previously doubted her. She realized that her courage had sparked a movement. Others were inspired to share their stories and unmask their truths. The story concludes with Amora at a vibrant marketplace in a foreign country, surrounded by newfound friends she had made on her travels. Her scars were still there, but they were no longer a source of shame. They had become symbols of her bravery. She embraced her journey, unmasked and unafraid, ready to live the life she had always dreamed of. As she captured photos and shared stories, a smile spread across her face, knowing she had finally found her voice and purpose in the world. In this world where judgment often comes before understanding, this story is dedicated to anyone who lives life under a mask, both seen and unseen. To those who wake up every day fighting battles only they know, who carry scars that may not be worn on their skin but are etched deep within their souls, this is for you. May this story remind you that your courage is not defined by how you are perceived, but by how you choose to rise above fear and embrace your truth. You are more than your scars, your doubts, or the whispers of those who don't see your strength. This is a tribute to the unspoken heroes, the silent fighters, and the unseen souls. May you find the bravery to step out of the shadows, unmask your heart, and know that you are enough just as you are.